What are some of the rest of you think? Is this the fact that Korea is becoming more diverse? Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Well, from my personal opinion, I think that the Korean society is becoming diverse, as you've mentioned, because as a student, I see more foreign students on the campus, and also more Korean people. They feel the need to actually learn about foreign cultures, go out into the world, and get some experience about globalization. And I think that there are many positive aspects, such as I guess more people are getting. I think more people are interested in Korea, and also Korean people are now aware about other cultures as well. But based on my personal experience, I used to live in the States when I was very young, and then I came to Korea, and it was a shock for me because I never saw people who looked so much alike. All people, I mean, all of you guys have black hair, black eyes, and I was like, wow, everybody looks like me, and that was very special for me. But at
That
the
is
same
the
time,
people who have hair.
yeah. But then I came here, and one of the bad things I felt about diversity was that I think Korean people some Korean people, although they feel the need to know more about diversity and understand how to accept it and adjust to it, I don't think people really they might not be thoroughly prepared to accept diversity. Like some people, Korean people in the States, when I was in the States, some Korean people who had come but they weren't really familiar with the U.S. and the diverse society there, they were, I think, intimidated would be the right word. I think they were intimidated to see so many people with so many different thoughts, so many different looks. And I was wondering, with all that is happening in Korea, I was wondering how many of us do actually know that diversity is something that's happening right now and that we need to adjust to it. So I thought there were a lot of aspects, positive and negative, but I thought that through this discussion we could bring it up more and understand more aspects about it.
What are the forces that are making Korea more diverse? How is it? What's going on in Korean society that's making it more internationalized or diverse?
Well, I think one is that the Korean nation is becoming more promoted to the outside world, and so there are more foreigners that are visiting Korea as well. And also another aspect is that in the suburbs, in the countryside, there are lots of farmers that cannot get married right now at the moment. So they are marrying the Vietnamese or the people from Southeast Asia people, and that's how it's getting diverse. And it's actually there weren't not many mixed blood children, but now there are more, and that's why the issues are bringing uprising, because there are problems with those children as well.
Really? Are you the rest of you seeing the same thing?
Actually, there's a statistic that I've read in the Joseon Daily that by the year 2020, 20% of Korea's population will be a multicultural family.
Mhm.
Actually, that's the estimation.
By 2020, so just 10, 11 years from now.
I just want to add on to the discussion. Well, first of all, I want to introduce myself because I'm a new member. My name is Yujin, and I'm a senior from Ewha Women's University. And I just want to add on to your statistic. I also researched and found out that last year alone, the total 11% of the total marriages that happened in Korea were international marriages. So I think that itself shows that already Korea is very diverse, and I think it's acceptable for us to say that diversity in some ways are inevitable. So I think we should also focus on the methods of diversity. I recently realized that the Korean government right now is initiating a campaign called Rainbow Plus Korea. And I thought that was a very good idea because the concept behind a rainbow is the fact that a rainbow is one entity and yet it has different colors. So even within diverse environments, you still are able to preserve your own tradition, your own identity.